What is up, everybody? This is the Sean James 123, and I'd like to welcome you all to my new FIFA series called FIFA 12 on Tour, where basically I'm going to try and go around all the leagues and Ultimate Team, build a team and get 10 wins with that team. Once I've got the 10 wins, I'll move on to another league. Okay, so I've started off with the A-League in Australia, and the team you will see in a second. It was quite hard to get a 100 chemistry team because there aren't that many in the market of certain formations. So as you can see here, it's my team, 97 chemistry, 64 overall rating. There's not really enough players to make the full subs bench. So in goal I got Theoclitus, left back Cassio, centre back Thiago with Smith, and right back Elrich. Right mid I play Henrique. Centre mid I've got Colina. Left mid Rojas, striker Abiniasai, and the other striker is Van Dijk. So yeah, and being as Capello is out of a job at the moment, I thought he's going to be he applied to be the tour manager. So yeah. The other midfielder that I forgot to mention, I have forgot his name completely. It's quite long, and we shall call him Mr. Queensland, as that's who he plays for. As you see, the bench couldn't quite get enough players because it's quite a limited league for players. If you have any recommendation for players I've missed out on, leave them in the comments. So we're going to our first match. You see the team, choose single match online, that's what most of the games are going to be. And we come up against a 2.5 star team, 100 chemistry like my own. And his team comes up as a sort of English mix of league with one non-English player. He's got Robinson, Christian Pearce, Westcar, Ings, and quite a few other the pace horse sort of players. So being as my defence was quite slow overall, I was quite worried when coming up against him. He has 64 rating on my own and chemistry 100. So I'll load up the match highlights in a second for you. And here we go, just loading up. Not a lot happening in this match for the first half. As you can see, it kicks off. And here we go, half time. Now that is all the highlights. I just get the ball in, run it out to the halfway line. That is pretty much all what happened in the half. There was a couple of shots from distance, but didn't really do anything. So yeah, 0-0 at half time and not a great. But I get this to possessed, but then I win it back with a Biniasai. Rojas plays inside. And then he cuts in, and Biniasai is quite a good player, but then because his finish is not great, I tried to blast it in, hits crossbar and he breaks. Now straight from kick-off, so second half I thought it was going to be a bit better, and I started in the right manner. Anyway, he breaks with Bean, a bit later on in the 50th minute, Westcar. Tried to bring the keeper out to sort of put him off, but then it comes to Ings and a really good save by my goalkeeper, Theoclitus. Anyway, a bit later on in the 67th minute I get dispossessed and the numbers at the back, and his pace was going to catch up with me at some point. Breaks through the Ings. Kia tried to bring the keeper out to do something, but he easily finessed it into the top corner. So the 69th minute I'm 1-0 down. And anyway, kick off again, get the ball. I had to deal with the cross. Part 2 is that Queensland player. Van Dijk plays outright to Henrique, who's quite a pace player, about 86 pace. Plays it inside to Van Dijk, and I score a trampy goal by a Biniasai, but who cares? 1-0 down, you gotta do what you gotta do, and that's in the 76th minute. So yeah, I was back into the game, and I was hoping I could move on from that and try and get a win, and just replay that goal. So yeah, that was about all what happened in the game. 2 shots really, 2 goals, and it went to extra time, as you'll see in a second. And here we go, both of us just agreeing to the extra time penalties. And nothing really happened in the stoppage time, and go straight through to the penalties. So just kept going through to the penalties now. I have the first one, Biniasai. Go top right, and it's saved by Robinson, when that's not a very good start at all. So then he steps up with Westcott, does a little stutter step, moving in that right direction, and I don't know why, but I dive the other way and he scores to make it 1-0. So Van Dijk now the next penalty, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to go down the middle, and luckily the keeper dived a little bit to the right and make it 1-1. But then Ings with a penalty, his goal scored from earlier, does a little store step again and goes the complete opposite direction as before. So that puts him 2-1 up after 2 penalties. Nice Rojas. And he puts it right side, and it's a good penalty to make it 2-0. Again, another one of his players, Western. Stutter step, and it's top right again. Puts him 3-2 up, and important penalties coming up. So Jason Kalina this time, one of the better players in the team, and it's picked off by Robinson, which means next goal, if he can score this next one, he wins. And as Weston steps up, he puts it away, and I lose the first game, as you see there. So not the best start to a series, but as you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. So yeah, first game lost on penalties, 4-2. But for new team as well, it sometimes does take a bit of time to get used to. So go back to the load screen here, and just check the team quickly. If I've skipped all this bit, look at the team. Everyone's fitness and contracts are fine. So go back out, and then straight into the next match we go once I've just checked everything. So yeah. So first, 1 loss after 1 game. It's not a great start, but I was hoping to come back into this game and get a win for you. And we come up against this guy called Alphalai 17 with a 77 chemistry team. Attacking was 67, so I was a bit worrying. See, my defence is quite low. It comes up and he has sort of mix up. He had a few championship players with Miller up front and McClary on the right wing. So we go into the match. 2nd minute, I get the ball Van Dijk, and out with a free kick. Now I'm not usually very good at free kicks, but I had a look through the players' stats and nothing was great there either. So when there's no one really that great at free kicks, I'll just choose one with high power, which in this case is Van Dijk, and just try and drive it in or win a corner from the goalkeeper save. So steps up, drives in, it just goes over. So it was a good start. Early chances mean good. So straight from the goal kick, close to Van Dijk. His keeper comes out and I finesse it around him for a nice 1-0 lead in the 4th minute. So already I was improving on last game as nothing happened in the first half at all in the last game. So anyway, a bit later on, or a couple of minutes later, I get over Bini's side, do a little dummy. He's got the pace, 86 pace, cuts in, a nice Rabona over to Van Dijk, who volleys it in with ease. You can say it's a tramp goal, but when you do something a bit different like Rabona or fancy flick to the player, I'm not too fussed. Everyone does tramp goals, it's just a way of life. Anyway, I picked the ball up again, 17th minute with Kalina. A couple of steppers with Roulette to Rojas. Abinia Saiva is another dummy again. To say he's got quite a low rating, he's a good player. I do a little chip cut back inside. Abinia Saiva, Van Dijk with a dummy. Edge of the box, comes back in and a nice finesse into the bottom corner to make it 3-0 in the 21st minute. So already I was starting to get to know his team and do some better stuff, some better skills, and put away my chances. So 21st minute, I'm 3-0 up. Again, a bit later in the half, 35th minute, he gets the ball with McClary. I tackle it off him with ease with Thiago. Comes out to Kalina, who does a bit of skill, misses, but loses it, but luckily Smith's there to mop up. I'm on the break again, his defence is just wide open. The Binier side 86 pace says thank you and just finesse it home. So that's 4-0 up after 38 minutes, and it was all looking grand. 4-0 up. So yeah. So that was half time. So 4-0 up at half time, and it was looking quite pleasing. Players playing well, and I was playing well, more to the point. So the second half begins. I get the ball out left with Rojas, lose it but then wins it back. Binier side. A couple of step overs inside, unnecessary step overs, but hey ho. And a nice little finesse over the keeper. If the keeper was rated anything more, I probably would have saved it, but what are you going to do? And that makes it 5-0. You see another replay, yep. And 86th minute, 56th minute now. Nice little play on, a few through balls and a Binier size through again. Tries to crop me, but he's got the pace to get away. I thought I'd messed the chance up there, but luckily he somehow squeezed in at the near post. And I think that's his third or fourth goal. So his 56 shooting isn't really shown so far. Anyway, he gets the ball with McClare at halfway and his connection goes and I get the win. So much better performance, and that's the first win for us. 6-0. Get some coins as well, and I get a trophy because it's a new account. So end of the first episode coming up now. 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. It's not bad. Like I said, if you got any recommendation for the team, just leave a comment below. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment because it really is appreciated. And as you see here, none of the players' contracts down, and I'll try and maybe add 1 or 2 more players to the next episode. So thanks for watching.